All right. So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll get this started so we can have enough time for feedback, comments, and kind of the ongoing discussion. So Guus, I would like to hand it over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Andre. And thank you everyone for logging in on this webcast. We have a lot of people with us. Together we're almost with 50 people joining. So it's great to see all of you attending and to learn more about our first protocol. So the agenda for today, we'll start with a brief introduction by our CCO, Sam Holroyd. You already saw her briefly on camera just a minute ago. And then afterwards, we'll go towards the part that you all came for, I think, an introduction of the protocol and then a Q&A on the protocol. And I will talk a bit about the questions and how we're going to handle that in the presentation itself. But first, I would like to give the podium to Sam.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to say welcome. We are so excited to have you here today at ZeroSix. We have worked feverishly as a team to pull together a protocol to help you as our oil and gas clients generate an opportunity to transition your future P&A liabilities into carbon credit assets. We also look forward to working with buyers to help you understand the value that the ZeroSix platform brings by delivering accuracy, additionality, permanence, and transparency to the carbon credits generated through the ZeroSix platform and protocol. So welcome. You'll be in the fine hands of Andre Sestak, our head of engineering, and he'll be leading the discussion, and we'll be here coming back at the end of the discussion for questions and answers. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. Andre, to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sam, for that introduction. And before we head to Andre, we'll try to make it as interactive as possible, this presentation. So Andre prepared the storyline of the protocol and walk you through it completely. But you're very much welcome to ask us questions, and you can use the chat for that. And we're using a Miro board today for the presentations, which you will see in a minute. And I will post all the questions that you have on the Miro board. We'll try to get to most of the questions immediately, but the ones we don't get to, we'll get into in the end. And if the time doesn't permit, we'll make sure to come back to you on it, and then also post our contact information so you can contact us directly. And it's also good to know that the webcast is being recorded, and we'll also post the recording of the webcast on our website, so you can always look it back later. I think I covered most of it. Maybe it's good also to know Andre is our head of engineering. Sam, that you just saw, is our chief commercial officer, CCO, and I'm a business analyst at ZeroSix. I think we've covered most of the practical stuff, so I would like to hand it over to you, Andre.
All right, thank you for that, Guus. So we're all here gathered today for the initial release of the production reserves carbon offset protocol released by ZeroSix. We're very excited about this. There's lots of movements in the oil and gas industry, and we're always looking for ways to make it better and have a tangible impact on the climate improvement scenarios of our industry. So in this regard, our initial protocol is focused on retiring wells early and giving operators the opportunity to keep the oil in the ground in exchange for the value from the prevented carbon emissions that would result from producing those reserves, both the oil, the gas, and the NGLs. So the secret sauce of ZeroSix is really the implementation of the protocol. This one is the first primary one, as well as future protocols. I'll be focusing on other aspects of both the oil and gas industry and other resource extraction activities, as well as potential other engineered solutions. So what is the secret really behind the ZeroSix tool? This is a digital browser-based platform that we've developed that is based on the blockchain. And what really makes it unique is that we can digitize separate protocols that meet high quality standards for generating carbon credits and use the platform to implement them. So when these are digitized, project operators and owners will come and use the platform and upload their supporting documentation that really shows and validates the core criteria for high quality carbon credits relevant to their individual projects, those being the permanence, the additionality, and the accuracy of the individual project. And the platform itself guarantees the fourth key element, which is transparency. When the when the supporting documentation is uploaded, we use our independent verifiers. In this case, we currently have a close partnership with Ryder Scott, which has helped us develop really the core requirements for really creating high quality permanence criteria. The supporting documentation is then digitized and uploaded to the IPFS, which is the Interplanetary File System. This is a decentralized file storage mechanism that allows those files to be accessible by the public and immutably present for time going forward, as well as once the project is verified, executed, and delivered, then tokens are minted, which then keep track of all the carbon credits that are generated. And through those, they can be referenced back to the supporting documentation that is again stored on the IPFS. So this is the general outline mechanism of the ZeroSix platform and our business model, and what we really try to bring to the energy transition and to the general improvement of the oil and gas industry, and hopefully industries, all other peripheral industries going forward as well.